Alright, this is going to be a quick look at the Solo Enfys Nest with speeder bike, the 3.75 version, which I managed to pick up at TK Maxx for $5.99 or $6.99 or something, quite cheap anyhow. So that's the figure, that's the vehicle, these are the instructions, and that's the tray the figure comes in. So let's get on with this review. Here's the printed sheet instructions, so you get the figure, the vehicle, all that stuff on one side, Enfys Nest Swoop bike, and how to use the Force Link 2.0, and then the other stuff to do with warnings and stuff like that. So that's all the paperwork you get. We'll start with the action figure. This is the figure, Enfys Nest. She's got a cloth cape, rubber around the shoulders and the hair, quite nicely detailed, sculpted, head's on a ball joint, moves up, down, hair gets in the way a little bit, but can turn back and forth. She's got rotating wrists, so you can grip her weapon quite well. Also, that's going to be handy for when she sits on the bike. So both shoulders move, and she moves at the hips that far forward, that far back. This bit's rubber, so it bends when you have it kicked forward. Let's good look at the staff she comes with. It's just a light grey plastic with a sort of metallic quality to it. And then the figure stands up fine by herself. Nice detailing, especially around this sort of ceremonial gear. Headdress. Very nice little figure. Most of the undersuit is black. It's quite rubbery. This is rubbery as well. It's not a bad figure really. Let's look at the vehicle next. The vehicle has no moving parts, it's just the sculpt. It's got a long dorsal fin there at the back. Nicely sculpted. This bit here, handle grips, place to put the figure's feet on, like this quite delicate looking piece there. So it's mostly in this sort of greenish gold colour with some red, dark greys, blacks, almost black really. It's nicely painted. The struts are sort of brownish colour. Hasbro Europe 2017. Stands on its base. Got some nice painting details on the front vanes, weather vanes or steering vanes. It's quite cool. Quite light as well, which is quite useful. It's great. Vehicle's about 25, just over 25 centimeters long, and about 9 centimeters at the dorsal fin. It's quite big. Inches, about just under 10.5, so maybe 10 and a quarter inch long. figure can fit okay onto the speeder Swoop, into that sort of pose. I mean, the hands are really tiny, so it's hard for her to grip the handlebar grips, especially that hand. But I mean, once she's on, she's not going to come off too easily. So she looks quite good on the bike. Done with knee articulation there. I mean, you could swap this out with the 3.75 vintage collection figure now. I'll have to see if I can get another one. It's pretty cool. I think over time these rubber bits will get bent forward a bit. The cape just flows back. Looks pretty cool though. You can also have her holding the weapon while she's riding. It makes her a lot more unstable. Still, it's quite a nice looking vehicle. And because it's light, you can probably put some wires and have it mounted, like hanging from something, because it doesn't weigh a thing really. So that's it's a great display piece. Okay, so I might try doing that in a minute. You can have a wire through there, a couple of wires there, and it will just, you can have it dangling. Quite nice. Here's Enfys Swoop bike with the Clone Wars ATDP or whatever, the pilot, the speeder, just for comparison. They look great together. This is from the animated show Rebels, and this is from the movie Solo. Just to give you a comparison of two similar vehicles from the Star Wars universe. Okay, so I've got the little vehicle mounted. I use those twisty tie things you get with certain figures, especially like the Disney Elite. So it's got it run through. It's great like that. Got Enfys riding the vehicle. It's pretty cool. So if you can find this at TK Maxx for cheap, I suggest you pick it up. There's a Black Series version as well, but I've never seen that. Or maybe I saw it at Forbidden Planet. But this is so cool. Okay, so that's my review of the Solo 3.75 Enfys Speeder Swoop bike. Really great vehicle. There's the figure. Alright, cheers, goodbye.